Yo guys, welcome back to Stock Talk Insider. Today I want to talk about Grab Holdings, one of my more speculative stocks, but again, I really believe in the company because the company is actually very good in fundamentals and actually has shown some good growth over the last years, and especially in the regions that they are providing their products. I will be going straight into the information, so I was already starting to talk, but first I want to say that I'm not going too much into detail about Grab. I just want to make a little introduction for people who don't know Grab or for the people who heard of Grab but not really had the time yet to look into Grab. So this is a little introduction of what is Grab, what are their numbers at this point for a little bit, and yeah, where I believe that stock will go. So you guys can just look up more with the base that I gave you about Grab. So yeah, let's dive right into it. So what is Grab actually? Grab is a company founded in 2012. So in Malaysia and Singapore, Grab has grown into Southeast Asia top super app. Grab offers a wide range of services. So yeah, they offer rides and mobility. Taxi and ride-sharing services, actually very similar to just Uber. Uber was also providing some products and services in their regions where Grab is the most available. But Uber is not doing it anymore over there. So yeah, Grab is actually literally the biggest app for those things in Malaysia and Singapore. Deliveries, food, groceries, and other goods via GrabFood and GrabMart are also a big product of them. Financial services is something that they started to do, so digital banking, loans, insurance, and digital payments, which is a very big market because there are so many people who actually don't yet have those things in those regions. Because for us, it's literally just normal to have those things, but there it's literally just starting to be normalized so that everyone has those things. So there are so many people that don't yet have this, where they can introduce themselves as the financial service to have. So that's a very big one. Also with other services from travel bookings to business tools. So Grab's goal is to be an all-in-one platform, simplifying everyday life for millions of consumers across Southeast Asia. So Baseline is an all-around app for literally everything. So their current performance, so if you talk about that, Grab reported impressive results in Q2 2025. Their revenue came in at 819 million, which is a year-over-year increase of 23%, which is very nice. On-demand GMV is 5.4 billion, which is an increase of 21% year over year. Their net profit is $20 million, first ever profitable quarter ever, so they're profitable right now, which happened in Q2 2025. An adjusted EBITDA of 109 million, all-time high, and then of course a free cash flow of 229 million trailing 12 months. These numbers show that Grab is effectively scaling its platform while moving toward profitability, but they're literally just still in their startup phase, I believe, and their real growth has just will just need to start yet. So yeah, going in their strategy, so Grab focuses on three main growth areas: digital banking, touching profitability within 3 years through cost efficiencies and AI, financial services, expanding loans, insurance, and digital payments, regional expansion, entering new Southeast Asian markets to grow its user base. These strategies strengthen Grab ecosystem and create new revenue streams. Of course, the challenges and risks are also a factor to take into account with every stock you want to invest in or bond. So yeah, Grab can... So despite strong performance, challenges remain. Competition, intense rivalry from other super apps and local players, regulation, changing regulations could impact operations, economic uncertainty, inflation and consumer spending fluctuations may affect demand. But if you go into those kind of things, that is actually a key point for every stock and every company which is not even listed on the stock market. So that's actually for even just consumers. It's also, that's for everyone who lives and breathes on the planet. Inflation is a problem. So yeah, that's also a thing to take in place. Grab has strategies in place to manage these risks, of course, as they should. And then yeah, opportunities for growth is also a big thing to look at. So Grab can accelerate growth through these 3 points. more efficient digital banking operation, expanding financial service for new revenue because that's a big product, continuing regional expansion to increase its customer base. These initiatives support faster growth and profitability. Looking at the macroeconomic context, Southeast Asia macro environment shows mixed signals. Growth is rapid economic expansion, increasing digital adoption. Higher inflation affects consumer spending, of course, and currency fluctuations, local currency swings can impact profitability. Grab adapts its strategy to navigate these factors effectively. Then a little bit about price target and expectations. So analyst price targets for Grab are for 2025 average of around $5.97, with a range between $4.2 and $8. To $8 is around 20% upside, and 2030 a realistic target is around $8 to $10, implying between 50 to 95% upside potential. So if you look at the TradingView chart, going to around $8 will be 53.65% from today's baseline of $513. Taking the conclusion is that strong performance is Grab reports record revenue and profit. Clear growth strategies focus on digital banking, financial services, and regional expansion. Attractive price targets. Analysts project sustainable stock price growth over the next 5 years coming. And so for investors looking to tap into Southeast Asia digital economy, Grab is a company to watch and maybe own. So call action. If you found this video information, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to say something about the stock, or maybe you're not agreeing with something. I always want to know that, because every comment that is not agreeing with something I say, I look into, and I literally go into the information that I actually provide instead of saying that it's not true, of course. So I also can always be a little bit wrong in how I view things. But again, I make videos to give information about my perspective of the market, and to give you some information of where as another investor just stands into the market, and maybe you can learn something about my mistakes, or of course about my things that I'm doing right. If you go to the stock, actually, what am I doing? To my portfolio. If you go to there, you see that we have a total account of 55,922 euros, which is a total profit of 23,786 euros. So that means that we have a pretty nice return if you look at the whole portfolio, and also we have around 7,600 euros in cash. Our highs of this week were around 25,200 euros, but because of inflation data and all of those things, it went down again. But yeah, very happy with where the portfolio stands, and I believe that we can go higher in the next coming years, of course. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.